select copy with variables names so that when you export it to starter, you will find the variables names there. All right. So I will select variables, copy with variables name.
Okay,
I will
so
stop. I will stop sharing, and then we will move to starter.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. Are you seeing?
Okay, yes. So you open up starter.
Yeah. So this is the starter page. So like I said
Yes.
before, if you look at the left corner of the laptop where I have my mouse here, you can see on top command. And then in this side, whatever that you command the work, whatever you command starter to do, it records here. It shows the items here in this other side. So below here too, you will see command here. Anything that you are assigned to do, if you type it there for starter to, that is, you give command here, you give command to the starter to do whatever you want to do. For example, if you write the word describe the data, starter will describe the data for you. Describe data. If you click it, if you say click it OK, then it will describe the data for you when, if at all, the data is installed in starter already. But at this moment we have not installed the data yet, so it won't show anything. So but just for the explanation, is that's the function it does. Any anything that you want to command starter to do, you can have it here. All right, you can have it here, or you can go on top there. So you go to the right side of the laptop. On top, you will see variables on top here. So here, when you import the variables to starter, you will be seeing them here on this side. You will see the variables name will appear on this side. All right. So this is the first front face of starter. So here you have file, edit, data, graphics, statistics, user, window, help. Now, if you are in starter and you want to import a document from another app, you go to file. So if you go to file, you can scroll to import or export. But the problem here is I
Uh,
don't have the SSP here stored in, so we will not be able to do, but we can use Excel because to import to starter. All right. So what I want us to understand is, if you want to import or export, you go to file and then select the option import or export. So if you come to export, it will give you options. Excel spreadsheets. If you click on, let me click it and you see, are you seeing?
yes, we can see.
Okay. For example, here you can say Excel file. You can browse in it, and then you can just highlight this one. Import first row as variable name is very important. You should indicate it there, so that anytime that you finish browsing and then selecting, it will take the it will take
Those
the
they are always the names on top of the variables.
yes. So, but for you to get the file that you are looking for, you must come to browse. When you browse, it will take you to your to your computer or your document. So when you said you click on it, you are seeing, right?
Yeah, we're seeing.
Okay, click on it, said open. You can see it has come. So
Yeah, yeah.
it exported to data. So like if you miss to say import first row as variables names, if you don't click it, you will not see the variables names. All right. So it is important when you are importing, you highlight, select the button, and then browse. When you browse, then it will show you. So here, if you said okay, it will go straight to starter. But are you following with me? This was the work we did on Excel. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Excel, it's easier to import from Excel, but between SPSS and Stata.
Yes. Yeah, if you do it for starter, it will give you, I don't understand more about, it tells you to log in and then make some passwords and then so on. I think it's more sophisticated than this other one. But,
Okay, so let's go to the other copy and paste.
okay. So we will go to copy and paste. So this is how to import from another file to starter. I'm going to cancel it because it's not uh, the data we want. Okay. So just on that, edit, like now, if you want this is data, okay? If you want, like before I said, describe the data, if you want, you can write it on at the bottom here. It will describe the data for you because you are commanding it. If you want, you can come up here and then select describe data. So if you say describe data in memory, if you don't have it there, it will be a problem. But if you said describe data content, bracket in code books, it will give you a description of your data on the variables that you have.
Okay, then hopefully we should be using that.
Yes, so graphics, here you can deal with bar chart, dot chart, pie chart, histogram. If you are given the instruction and then you want to use it, you can easily go to graphic and then select. And then select, when you select, you go to bar chart, you select bar chart, it can lead you to different places. Okay, but I think we'll go there later. Statistics, if you come there too, you can see summarize statistics table and then test. It has different, if you stand on each of this one, it will lead you to another option. All right. So you see the first one, it will give you a summary or and description statistics. If you go there, it will take you further. Summary statistics, means, and then so on. So you, whatever choice that you want to do, you can come here and then select the option that you want. So statistics is for that. If you come to the edit here, you will see here you have this is new. If you want to open a new do file, you can go to where you have this pencil. If you want here, it is a data editor edit. All right, it can also give you the spreadsheet if you want to open the spreadsheet. All right, here data edit browser. If you click, it can also take you to a new sheet. Like here is also, if you want to go to a new seed, you can come here. Am I communicating?
Yes, we're moving on. Then you show them the other possibility whereby there is a difference between data editor and the other possible option where data can't be edited. There is this
Okay.
other box on the side.
Yeah,
Maybe yes.
if you go to browse and then you click browse, if you paste it there, if you copy and paste it, it will give you a problem because it will not, the paste option will be activated. It will go dull, so you will not be able to change it. to paste it. But if you come to data edit in bracket, it will ask you whether do you want to change the mode of edit. You shall say yes. All right. It will tell you okay, then you can change. When you change, it will accept you to paste. All right. Let me demonstrate and we see. So this is it. Now
You,
I
st
already
you stop sharing and share again.
you uh, you see.
Okay, so that's the way it is when you click on the browse tool.
Yeah, on the browser. Yeah, actually.
Pasting data is very difficult.
Yeah.
So you can try it, then they see the computer repercussion.
Okay. Like I now want to uh, paste it. You see what I was explaining. If you paste it, you see the paste, it is not active here because it is in the browse form. It is not active. So if you want to change the mode, you come to here, this edit mode, where you have the pencil, and then click on it. So it will ask you, you are about to change from browse mode to edit mode. Are you sure that you want to change to edit mode? We said yes. So now if we do that, we will be able to paste our work. So it is active now. So we paste. So when you paste, this starter will pop this option. It will ask you again. The first row on the clipboard contains values that can be used as valid variable names. Do you want to treat the first row as variable names or data? We said yes, because we want the names to be there. I see.
Yeah, then from there it will be very easy to work with the data in
Yeah,
doing
so
the charts and regression and correlations.
exactly. So from here we can do our analysis what we wanted to do. But like I said before, you have seen at the right corner top here, you see the names of the variables, that highlighted, like I said before. So this is the data that we copied from the SPSS and then paste it in starter. So there are two options. You can import, you can also copy and then paste it there. Yeah. So what next we do is we will try to describe we will try to describe this data. So I will stop sharing and then I will go back to the first page of data, okay, where we'll do the work. Okay, so it's coming. Ismail, are you seeing? You are seeing my screen, right? Okay. So if you see my screen, this is where we started from the data. So you can see here, like I said before, if you now import the data into Stata, it will show the names of variables here. And then you can see also, because the names of variables, if you describe them at level, because you remember at SSPC we describe when we are entering we have explained the variables, the number of scores, the number of gender, number of respondents, and then the scores for performance, the scores for process system. So it will show it at the right corner here. You have name and then level. All right. So here we'll go straight first. We will try to say, let's describe the data. Describe data. And we see what is going to give us. Okay. Command description is unrecognized. Okay. We will come here. We'll now describe the data. You click here.
Then you have to select. You go to the other arrow facing down. We select the.
Yeah. So here, the data are already in here. If you are here, you can choose the variables that you want. Then the starter will describe those variables for you. If you leave the column empty, it will bring all the variables that you have in the data. So what we will do here is, the option we will take here is, we are going to
Let's,
leave
yeah,
the
empty
column empty for all
above.
variables. Yes. So we will go ahead and click OK. Are you seeing?
Yeah, yes, please.
Okay. So this is it. So this tells us the description of our data, because we said let's start and describe our data. So
And then
you can,
to make it more elaborative,
yeah,
in most cases, the way data describes data and SPSS, in most cases they are the same, because you remember
yeah,
in SPSS there was also these percentiles and after describing the data.
exactly.
But still, there could be an option whereby one could be required to use data or SPSS in whichever way possible. That's why we
Yeah,
also have describing data. It brings up all these percentiles and the range and type of data and everything.
yeah.
So we scroll down. Then after this one, we shall go to the correlations and regressions. After which we shall go to doing the charts.
All right. Okay. So this is it. We'll go ahead and then do the,
We go to correlations and regressions.
okay. Let's try we summarize the data. You
Several and
have,
descriptive.
yes. So you come here, summarize and descriptive statistics. So here, one we can select mean, or we said
There,
summarize statistics. We
there
take
is
the,
also correlations and covariances. There is standard deviation. There is variance and correction. There are very many options,
yeah,
but we are going with so we are summarizing all the statistics.
yeah.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay. So when you summarize, click on the summarize button. Is the same thing. You just leave the column empty for all variables to appear. And then below now you can see options. Below you can see options, standard display, display additional statistics, and so on. So
let's use the display additional.
Additional statistics. So, but in this option, you can only have one at a time. You cannot select all of them at the same time. You know, if you want to highlight all of them, I don't think it's possible. So we will select.
Let's first try it. Let's first
No,
try it.
it cannot go. You see, if the one, it will keep on changing.
Okay. So let's go to standard display.
All right. So we can say, okay, this button, okay, submit, anyone you click, it will go. So it will show you a summarized detail. You have respondents, you have gender, all right, in this one.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can see the percentage is given, for all. And then
Okay,
hence
maybe
we can see the quickness. You have the kurtosis is all there because we said additional. So you have the mean, standard deviation, and so on.
okay. So let's go on top again. We do the correlation. No, correlation, you have to first go to summaries, tables and what? Then you come to summary and descriptive statistics. Then you come to this other table. Go forward, scroll down. Then there is correlations and covariances. Then there's also standard deviation. Let's go with correlation.
Yeah.
Then, yeah.
This is the correlation. So
yeah, it's the same issue. You click OK. If you want, you can select one. You can just.
So we click OK. So we should not select, right?
Yeah, we click OK. Go with all of them.
Okay. So this is it.
Okay, so that is
the correlation if you want to do the correlation metrics.
Okay. Yeah. And let's go to the graphs, the pie charts and graphs. You're using another standard deviation. We'll go to standard deviation.
Set standard deviation and then CI calculator.
Okay, let's do that. Let's do that standard deviation. Are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Let's do that standard deviation, yes. Okay, so we scroll down. You click OK.
Now it says here confidence interval calculator type. Normal mean, Poisson mean, slice rate or proportion, variance. Which one do we? But it said it automatically started went to standard deviation. I think that's what we opted for.
Yes, wait, before we proceed, let me inquire from Doctor. Doctor.
Yes, it's ma'am.
What does poison? Is it Poison mean? What does it mean?
Poisson.
Yes.
Poisson is a distribution. Is a discrete distribution whereby an event has two possibilities of occurring: Poisson distribution, and
Or it's like
it's like
probability.
yes, there is a probability, but there is what we call Poisson hyper. There is Poisson. There is called no Poisson distribution, normal distribution, and there may be the binomial distribution. Have you heard about the binomial distribution?
Not yet. That's why I was asking about.
Yeah, I think I saw it on SPSS.
Yeah, binomial distribution. Poisson distribution is a discrete distribution, and normally when you get the mean, there are formulas. I know you are going to cover that in the business decision making, but it is a distribution which tries to look at a given chances. For example, if a good number of people are suffering from, say, cancer or COVID today, if a random sample is picked, what's the probability that they are suffering from from COVID? It's a Poisson distribution where you take alternative samples. It's like a comparing those who are infected and those who are not. But in most cases, we use it when you're dealing with discrete distribution. So in your case, I don't expect you to calculate a Poisson distribution, but maybe it can appear if you're doing especially with epidemics. People are doing public health, so they can calculate it.
And
Yeah, but it's important to know how to calculate it and interpret it.
yeah, and I think
Okay,
here,
so
Isma, here the sample size, we need to include the sample size for us to get the. I think like what doctor is saying, because here this is not a epidemic thing, so I don't think we'll be able to choose position means or rate, but we confine ourselves to standard deviation and then we see. Are you with me?
okay, so we go to sample standard deviation and sample size.
Yes. So sample size, do we leave it at 100? Sample standard
Okay.
deviation. How are we going to do this? Are we calculating? What figure are we going to enter here?
Sample standard deviation, let's do 20.
20 point what? We we just enter 20.
20.0. Yeah, it can be 20 or 20.0. It remains the same.
Okay.
So we go
And
to
then we
okay.
see. So
Yeah,
confidence interval type, do we leave it normal or we use bonnet?
yeah. Let's leave it to normal. Then we go to okay.
Yeah, so this is the percentage confidence level. We leave it at 95.
Okay.
Yeah. So we can say okay or submit. So this is the results that we have for standard deviation, variance of
Okay. So we scroll up and down. We go through the. But before we do that, let's make it at once. We do also the pie chart and the graphs, so that when doctor
you
is
know.
coming in to help to explain the details, we are done
Okay.
with all
Yeah.
these ones, so that he can explain all of them at once where we made.
Okay. Now what we will do is let's
You're saying?
complete then doing the description or the statistics, then doctor can come and then help us with the interpretation of this. Hmm? So we will go back to the same
Yes,
place.
yes. Let's move on.
Okay. So if we scroll right down below here, we'll see graph
Can you hear me?
means medians by group. I want us to try that and see. So here it is saying variable, dose, means, median is to be graphed.
Okay.
It can only take one at a time. Categorical variables.
Okay, there. Let's select it all. We don't need to.
This one can take all.
This. Let's select all of them.
Yes. But here,
Let's
he
select all of
said,
them.
graph.
Wait. Before we go on, Jamie. Before we
Yeah.
go on,
Mm.
can't we do all the graphs and pie charts for all the figures at once without selecting one item?
No, here it is saying variable whose mean or median is to be grouped, is to be
So
graphed.
so here we go
So
with one item at a go.
maybe can we leave it empty? Hence we,
Yeah, let's
because
leave
we
it
don't want
empty.
to go with one. Yeah.
Yeah, let's leave it empty, and also this one down is percentage. Okay, so let's go on and we see whether it can bring all of them at a go.
Uh,
Okay,
on the main tab, variables whose median is to be
So
graphed must be filled in.
which means we have to go with one item at a go.
Yes.
So we go with performance. Let's go with performance, which will be a little bit varying. Okay,
So what
so we
of
go to
here? Do we cancel this one?
categorical variables. You scroll down, we see other options. You
Okay,
scroll down, we see.
let's say okay and see what it
Okay.
will bring. This group graph mean by gender,
Age range,
age range, performance, process system, support system, decision system, summarize percentage medians. Unknown.
you made a mistake on the other second selection. Let's go back.
Uh,
We go to okay. So this second selection is where you made a mistake. The second selection there, because with performance, we are looking to performance in comparison to what? Okay. So you want to try to see what it brings?
Yeah. So
Okay. The same thing. So okay. So which means that there has to be another item in which performance has to be compared to.
yes.
Instead, where there is performance, let's put age range, and on the down selection we put performance. So we compare age range and performance. I think where there is performance on top, let's put you put on the arrow down on top. Let's do gender. Then we go to gender in comparison to performance. Instead of age range, you put performance. Performance. Okay. So we click OK.
Oh, wait. It has two.
Okay, click OK.
Unknown
We are confused here then.
function group.
What-
Function.
what-
I
wait.
think maybe
You go to graphs, we see where we are doing a mistake.
maybe on top. Do
Where?
we?
I don't know. Maybe doctor can come in to help us here.
Plot,
Doctor.
scattered, aerial bar, spice, connect.
Doctor.
Yes, please.
Maybe you can help us to plot a graph and pie chart in Starter because it's a little bit confusing us.
Mm-hmm. Did you capture the right variable type?
Yes.
Because what does it say? Unknown
Age function group. Then we've been trying all those ones.
unknown age function group. Age unknown what?
We've been
The
trying to
last one is
compare those unknown age function group 1.
Are you choosing the right one? Where are you? You're on grouping.
We are trying to
We
plot a graph.
Of what? Do you
Okay.
have
We came here. We said graph means.
how many? How many? You can't draw a graph of one item.
Yes.
So
Has you click there? You click it.
So it just
Then it brings.
Groups.
here it can only take one at a time.
Yes, but the question is, you are looking at gender, okay?
Yeah.
And is that a categorical variable? Click here.
Oh.
A categorical variable.
Then you say gender, and we see.
So mean they should match.
Click OK. Yeah. It is a
Then
categorical
you delete
variable.
performance.
Delete performance or gender.
Yeah, the first thing
But he has selected gender on both options.
is still in the same thing.
Nzifuna dija. Has it come?
Yeah, but
No, it's showing.
it's the same
It's
thing.
showing the same.
Now, the question was, what do you want? Before you go to graphic, where is the graphic?
You know, so
Actually,
this is the graphics.
there
You want to draw bar graphs? You want a bar graph?
Yeah, but
yeah,
we are just
we can
using
do a bar
What?
graph for a pie chart.
Okay, whatever it is.
Let's do
Is your
pie chart.
data, can your data be, you see, can your data be, can it generate a graph? That's the first question.
Yeah.
Because at the data entry, it is important to know, can my data generate a graph? For example,
Yeah, I think so.
can it? You
I
try
think
pie
so.
chart.
Most especially.
Try pie chart and you see.
Okay.
Because that one, you know, pie chart, graph, by, are those variables or categories?
Categories.
Are they
Yeah,
categories or
categories.
variables?
You
Are you
have
sure?
graph by categories, graph by variables. So we can take variables, graph by variables,
Uh-huh.
and then we click.
Click the variables. Which variable do you
So
want?
do gender. Let's do gender.
Yes,
Which
do
one are you
the gender.
selecting?
Are
No,
you,
Okay.
if you want, you select all of them.
you want all of them?
Yes, or we do one.
You do one at a
Okay, you
time.
can.
And it's,
Okay.
Okay.
This is how it
Oh,
shows.
huh?
This is how it shows.
it's showing
Graph
something like a name.
Graph, pie chart, gender.
not found.
Not found using S2 color.
There must be an error in entry. That's what I think.
Yeah, for sure. What is uh, last time when maybe we did not also explore these options.
Yeah, you didn't. Go for options.
This saying weight, missing values, include categories for missing
So
values,
we go for okay.
exclude observation with missing values.
Do you have missing values?
No, we don't have any missing value.
No,
Uh,
there are no missing values.
okay. Do you have titles?
Yes.
Because what is it saying? That edit file. Did you go through the Did you go through the notes before you started on this?
Actually, we are using the
No,
data that we had used in
Yeah, but did you go
SPSS.
through the notes for guidance and the videos?
yeah, the video that
Yeah,
were uploaded, they don't have, they did not include creating the chart, except maybe
Yeah, but
we watch.
they included drawing something, do they? Or they looked at other things?
Yeah, except we search the videos that will show this, how to create a graph or bar chart, and then we will know
How to do what?
how to create a bar chart on Starter.
How to?
Create a pie chart.
maybe you could help us to avail a video of how to create a pie chart and bar graphs in Starter.
How to create a pie chart? Should be able.
Yeah, maybe if we search from YouTube, we'll be able to see.
So, may I think you need to, because the kind of data you entered, was it properly formatted? That's another question.
Yeah, we've copied from SPSS, and then
Copied
we
from SPSS. How
yes,
was it?
yeah, it is well. Let me show you how it is entered in the starter.
It's the same data that we were using in SPSS.
Okay, I'll stop sharing. I will come.
Because we need to confirm that we have captured the right data.
Okay, this is the data copied. So we've copied from here and then we paste it on starter.
Let's go to data. Can you go to data view and we see?
Yeah, it is on data view at this moment for SPSS.
Okay, variable view and you see. Let's go to variable view.
Okay.
Are you in
This,
variable view?
Haji, you click variable.
Click variable view.
then I click it. I have to start it again. I have to share it
Why?
again.
Okay.
Yes.
Gender is wait. Gender
Uh,
is nominal. Does nominal mean categorical?
Oh, no, no, no.
Does nominal mean categorical? Because the language which
Oh,
is
no.
used there is different from the language which is used here. You get it?
Haji, you share
yeah.
your, yes, please. Haji, you share your screen again.
Yeah, the definition of the data matters also as you transfer it.
Okay.
But I suggest we are meeting tomorrow at the same time.
Yes.
Can you practice now?
Yes,
Because
please.
once you practice, tomorrow it will be perfect. Because tomorrow we want to go through those
So
correlations.
let's go.
Let's see. Do you know how to enter data using SPSS? I mean, starter, apart from copying it?
Yeah,
Uh,
because you click on data view.
yes.
On
Yeah.
you click on edit data, because edit data enables you to type in data rather than this browsing data. You click on edit data, then you input your data in different categories, then you can work on it.
Yeah, because my concern are you sure you have entered the right category of data? We need to check that because the mistake is just small, but I know it can be put right. Can we practice so that tomorrow we have the
Okay,
right
maybe
thing?
okay.
Okay. Yeah, I think your instruction was for us to use the same data in SPSS and then we use it in starter. So that's
We
what we
need,
did.
like you need Excel. Once you use that data, you are supposed to edit first. The measure, what kind of measure is it? Is it nominal, ordinal? So that categorical data, is it the same as ordinal data? Gender.
Oh, is it numeric? Okay.
Yeah, you need to understand those ones. Because once you enter it, I know it was going to give you the best results. But it's good that you have tried.
Uh,
Let's try it again and tomorrow it will be perfected.
okay.
Okay.
So what time are we meeting tomorrow?
Same time, 3 to 5, because it will be better for most of those who will be done
Okay,
with
I'll
work
try
and
my best to be
getting ready
around.
for holidays.
I might try my best to be available, but make sure you practice, and then by the time we come to the presentation, you're ready. Because some of these things, it's first you try out. Starter is a very sensitive software, and I see sometimes it goes by commands. But we shall
Yeah.
start
Okay.
from the beginning and then put it right. So you practice tomorrow, it will be perfect. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay.
thanks.
Okay, please, Haji. I think so. We shall be getting in touch via inbox WhatsApp.
Okay. So
Okay, but
tomorrow,
yeah, we shall see how we can meet
tomorrow,
tomorrow. Then the rest we shall be communicating.
okay.
Okay, bye for now.
And thank you. And thank you for ourselves.